Good evening, everybody. This is Matt Miranda with Guadalupe County 4-H. I wanted to go over a few things about our county clothing project. If you weren't able to come to our meeting tonight, just to let you know what the plan is for the clothing or the fashion and interior design project in this county this year. It'll be a little different because we don't have Charla here to help organize things. So we're going to try our best to keep things going and to make sure that all of you have the resources and the information that you need to do a fashion interior design project. So we're going to go through the information tonight, go through this handout, and then later this week, all of this information will be live on our website, guadalupe.agrilife.org. You'll click on the 4-H button, and then you'll find the Fashion Interior Design Project button that will take you to where all these resources plus others are going to be listed. As always, we will be having a junior, intermediate, and senior contest. Our plan is for the Clover Kids this year to do some stuff in the summertime with Clover Kids. That way we can at least teach them these contests and give them the opportunity to participate. And we'll look at in the future, adding them into contests or different things throughout the year as well. But for juniors, 3rd to 5th grade, intermediates, 6th to 8th grade, and seniors, 9th to 12th grade. Due to us on March 18th here at the extension office are the storyboards, and we actually got some rules today. Storyboards will be submitted virtually once again this year. We'll also need your fashion show paperwork if you're going to enter the fashion show. And then by then, we need to know your Duds to Dazzle team name, member names, and coaches. We'll talk a little bit more about each of these categories or each of these contests as we go through everything. But I just wanted to let you know that way we give you some place to start out from. Our county contest is going to be Sunday, April 3rd, in the afternoon at the Big Red Barn. We're hoping that will work. It works for the Big Red Barn. We're still waiting on dates on when we have to have things turned in for district, but we're hoping that'll be the date for our county contest. 1 p.m. we'll have the fashion show, contestants check in, and then we'll start judging at 1:30. And then by 2:30 we'll do the Duds to Dazzle contest, and we'll do an awards ceremony at the end of the contest like normal. Again, the county deadline for the fashion show, Duds to Dazzle storyboards, is March 18th. That's a Friday. And then there will be an entry fee of $25 for each team for Duds to Dazzle, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. For districts, so each of these contests does have a district contest. The district clothing contests are Friday, April the 23rd, and they're going to be in Fredericksburg. We pay for you to enter the district contest. So that's not something you'll have to pay for. However, if you owe any money to the county or anything like that, then we'll have to talk about, other payment options. But basically, for district participation for the fashion show, you can only compete in one category for the fashion show, and we'll do the same thing for district. If you're going to do buying specialty or construction, semi-formal to formal, then that is the only category you're going to enter. You're probably not going to want to make or buy more than one item anyway. 2 juniors, intermediates, and seniors, so 2 from each category, can enter the district contest. For Duds to Dazzle, there can be 2 junior teams, 2 intermediate teams, and 2 senior teams that can advance to the district contest. And for storyboard, any storyboard can enter the district contest, but you can only enter one category. So there's unlimited entries in the storyboard contest. Some information on the fashion show. So fashion show for juniors and intermediates, there is construction and there is buying. Within each of those categories, there is the separates category ensembles, dresses and jumpers, and specialty formal. Um, Basically, you can see on there what all those categories are. With construction, you have to make the item. You have to sew it. You have to put it together. You lay out your patterns and do everything that it takes to put that item together. With buying, you're basically going to do some, buy an outfit, buy an item, and compare it to other items that are around the same price and the same cost, and tell the judges why you chose that particular item. When you go into for judging for juniors and intermediates, you won't be doing a presentation. You're just going to walk in, or at least right now, we're not doing a presentation. You're going to walk in and they will start asking you questions about your garment. We do have some suggested questions that will be online as well. So that's some stuff that you can practice. And they're going to ask you things like, how do you care for your garment? What is the fabric and fiber content of it? Maybe some stuff about what you did in your project this year and some community service and things like that. With seniors, with the senior contest, you will start out. Something new this year is they're going to have a seat in the senior interview. You'll do an introduction and presentation. So you'll be able to do a 5-minute presentation to the judge or judges over, what you did to put your project together this year. And then they can ask you some questions on top of that. We've had lots and lots of people ask questions about this over the years. And as far as I know, this is only changing for the senior contest. I think we're still going to be doing juniors, intermediates this way we always have. But if anything changes, since we don't have the stuff from district yet, if anything changes, we'll for sure let y'all know. In senior construction, again, it's something you have to make yourself. There are 4 categories. There's everyday living. There's refashion, which is where you have an item and you turn it into another item. There's semi-formal and to formal, and then theater and costume. And so you will use your sewing skills, hand sew, use a sewing machine to create this item. And again, there's descriptions of what goes in each of those categories. But it's basically, it's pretty simple. They just want to know that you know how you put it together to make sure that you're actually the one that put it together. For senior buying, all the items need to be that you have bought need to be listed. And if you have jewelry for, your accessories or something like that, then you put that on there as well. It may not be put into your cost of anything like that, but just to talk about, what are the things to make your outfit complete. The categories for buying are business and interview attire. So it's going to be a suit, a nice dress, something like that. Fantastic Fashions under 25, and this is probably our most popular senior category. You can go, you go garage sale, Goodwill, Salvation Army, someplace like that, and buy an outfit and do all those kinds of things. And then semi-formal to formal and special interest. Special interest can be a lot of different things. So, when I was in 4-H, I did something in what would now be special interest. One of my buying things was an outfit for golf. So, a special interest, I bought the golf pants, the golf shirt, the golf hat, the golf shoes with the cleats. And so I entered those things, and that would be an example of a special interest. Other things it says on here: equestrian clothing, riding apparel, dancing costumes, hiking clothing, rock climbing, fishing, all those kind of things would fit in this contest. On top of the regular fashion show, there's also the natural fibers contest. And so this is going to have the same rules, or a lot of the same rules that you'd have for the regular fashion show. But your item needs to be made. It is construction contest or buying. And it needs to be made of wool, mohair, or cotton as outlined in the state packet. There is a lot of different information on that. If your item is being used for this category, it needs to be made of one of those natural fibers. Storyboard contest is a contest that is all virtual, and basically you will have a theme that you have to use. This year it's Get Out and Explore. You'll have a theme, and then you can use a software like Canva or Publisher or Photoshop, whatever you have at your house, to design a storyboard based on that category. You can enter, counties can enter as many storyboards as they wish to district, but you can only choose one category to actually enter for yourself. The other contest that we have in the county is called Duds to Dazzle, and that is a contest. That's a team contest. All these other ones, the fashion show, the storyboard, natural fibers, those are all individual contests. It's you and you go before the judges on your own. You make your item by yourself or buy the item by yourself. In Duds to Dazzle, you're in a team of 3 to 4 kids in your age category. And during this contest, you will have an hour to, you'll be given an item. It could be a curtain, it could be a sheet, it could be a t-shirt or a pair of jeans. And in a category, there's wearable category, there's, accessories and things like that. And then during that hour, you have to turn whatever that item is into whatever you're going to use it for. You have to create the presentation. You have to put the item together, and then get a 5-minute presentation ready for your you to go before the judges and do later. What we need you to do if you're going to enter this contest, there is a paperwork that we'll have you fill out, because we do have kits available for you to check out. Let's see, put the kits on here. I can't get it to come up right now, but if the kit, basically there is a kit form. It'll be $75 for a deposit to check out a kit from here at the county office. You'll get 30 of that amount back at the end of the contest, or once you check your kit back in, that we can restock things and buy what we need to buy for the contest as well. But that fee also includes your $25 fee for the county contest. You're welcome to practice here at the extension office. You can always check out a key. If you're doing a team for the first time and you need my help to come listen to your presentation and to help you figure out what you need to do to get started, I am more than happy to help with that as well. This is a contest or a project that I actually do know some about. And so I will try to help y'all get started. But what we need from you is a list of your participants, and then who's going to be the actual coach. I will not be coaching Duds to Dazzle teams, because I'll be coaching a lot of parliamentary procedure teams this spring. But like I said, I will help y'all as much as I can. One of the things that I'm going to do, in case there's kids from the club that may not have, maybe you don't have somebody else in your club that's wanting to do it, or you don't know anybody, you're new, I will send out a message to see who all is interested from the county. And then once we have a list of interested kids put together, I'll try to put teams together. Those teams, it'll be up to y'all to decide when you're going to practice, where you're going to practice, all that kind of stuff. But the most important thing is that we need to know by Friday, March 18th, who's doing that. That way I know how to plan for the county contest, how much I need to buy, all those kinds of things. Like I said, all the kits are here at the office. You can check them out. We have plenty of kits for you to check out. Some clubs have their own kits. And then if you want to put your own kit together, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Just with senior kits, you have to have a sewing machine with your kit. Juniors, intermediates, I don't believe they have the sewing machine. But we will have a list that we'll go through and make sure that everything that you need for your age group is in that box and that you have it to check out and to use. Again, those will be available by Friday, February the 4th. I didn't have a chance to get them done before tonight's meeting just because I've been out the last few weeks. But I'm back now, so I will get that taken care of and ready for you to check out by then. That is basically our clothing project in a nutshell. What I will do is I'll post this starting on February 1st to our Facebook page and to our YouTube page, and that way I can message out this link to everybody. If you have somebody that you would like to be on your Duds to Dazzle team and they're not yet in 4-H, that's perfectly fine. We can get them signed up. We just have to have them signed up before the county contest, and they will have to pay to join 4-H, of course, but we will try to do that. If you have somebody that you would like to be your coach and they're not an official adult leader, we can still sign them up too. Like I said, our goal for this year is, it's going to be a few years to rebuild all the projects and everything that we used to do before the pandemic. Hopefully this pandemic stuff will slow down a little bit and we'll get back into our contests like we always used to do them. But we just want you to know that we are here to help with whatever we can and to answer any questions that you have. If you have any questions, you can send them to my email. That's mjmiranda@ag.tamu.edu, or you can call here to the office. If I'm not here, you can leave a message. The number here is 830-303-3889. Again, thank y'all for listening. We will get you whatever information you need. We hope to see you at the county contest. If you have any questions, you can also send them to our Facebook page as well. So thank you very much, and y'all have a good night.